Guys, we're right down close to the ocean. Cable, my mate, is back on his 6th hunt with us, and Cable and I have hunted a bunch of species. We've been up in the mountains. We've obviously hunted the savanna regions, the bushveld regions of the East Cape. We've even hunted the Great Karoo. And Cable, being a big shotgunist and a guy who enjoys shooting, said to me he wants to do something different. And right here, day one, we're hunting Blue Duiker in the forest along the Indian Ocean, and in the background you can hear the sound of the birds. It's just magnificent this morning. This hunt we're going to be using shotgun, we're going to be using rifle, we're going to be using the bow. But right now, day one, our focus is Blue Duiker. The Terriers are going to start up in the bottom of the valley soon, and we're going to give it a go, and hopefully we can get a Blue Duiker. Cable, you can actually see we got Spot 114 meters away, Captain 120, and Megan 116. I don't know who's going to be our winning dog. Cable, right here, this is the midden. This is what I told you about these Blue Duiker rams. Actually, they make middens all over the forest, and a ram will come back to that precise territory every day to market. And every day he goes to his various middens on the boundaries of his territory, and he'll actually go there, scat there, and that lets other rams know this is his midden. So any female that comes in here, this is his territory, he's going to mate with her. And when we chase them with the terriers in the forest, it's actually amazing where those duikers will go round and round within those middens, and only maybe on the second or the third time the dogs push them, they exit that and then hopefully run into the lanes that we're standing and hoping to get opportunities. But this is a very good sign. So as we set up here today, always good to see that. When you see that, you know the duikers are around, and our odds should be good.
Cool.
Okay, but we've obviously hit this Blue Duiker, and he stood there for a second and then jumped in while we were reloading. But truth be told, he was done, eh? You think both downs look quite good. And David's actually got him right here where the dogs now showed us where he is, and he's getting him out there. But look at it, man. That's a little ram, actually, eh?
Yeah.
And this, hard to believe, Cable, is actually quite a good ram, mate. Have a look here. Look at that there, eh? I'm going to actually hold him up for you to give. Okay, David, you can let him go. I'm going to give you an idea. Just to give you an idea, I mean, that's the entire length of the body, and it's not much different to a jackrabbit.
Right.
And if you look at the little hooves, actually very dainty, very small. And earlier I actually showed you some tracks.
Yeah.
And interesting for Blue Duiker, mate, actually, I mean, they have these scent glands. And everywhere around the forest they've got middens, and they'll mark with those scent glands, they'll actually mark. But this year, he's a good one. Very unique to our area here. We're very proud of them. It's one of the nicest hunts we do offer.
Yeah.
And something most certainly to add to your collection.
Yeah, I'm excited about that. Beautiful little guy.
Yesterday, obviously a wonderful day, Blue Duiker, great success, Cable. We're doing today one of our most favourite things. We're hunting Kudu, and we really got to keep it quiet. We've travelled up north. We've come into an area here I've had hunted for about 5-6 years since pre-COVID. And right off the bat, we spotted some cows, and then now David, our tracker, spotted a bull. We've sent David up the hill to get high up on the ridge above us, and we're going to work our way into the wind here, and we're going to try and get ourselves set up. Okay, but if you look, you can see those white stem trees, we call them euphorbias, where they are sticking out there. That is where that bull went in, so he was just on our side of that. So I want us to just go another 50 yards here. Looking, and then David spotted a bull. He says it looks very similar to the bull we saw, but it's much higher than where we left it. When we backed out of here, he could have come back out and moved up the ridge a little bit, but he spotted a big bull. He's eating, he's peaceful, but the problem is, as those thorn trees are there, he's feeding up and away from us. O'clock now. We started at 9:30. The bull started moving again now, cutting into the wind, but we've spotted another bull also making its way into the wind, so we're in the catch-22. Go too far forward, we missed the opportunity of the bull coming up the rear versus the bull below us that's in some thick stuff. Not quite sure what to do right now, hoping one of these bulls will show themselves and give us some direction, but right now we're a long way in. The day's still long, so we got time, so we're going to remain patient and just work them.
Well, you don't win every day in hunting, and today was a humbling experience. The Kudu won. Saw multiple shooter bulls, but for whatever reason, they kept giving us the slip. So we know they're here. We're going to come back tomorrow and see if we can't get the better end of the deal. So excited about that. But beautiful day in the mountains, and lots of nice bulls here.
Obviously, we left this bull last night where we saw him coming around, but we just couldn't get a shot. So basically, my idea is from this side here, the sun's going to rise up behind us here out of the east, and we'll be looking onto these slopes across the way below this cliff here. Hopefully we can lay eyes on that bull again and see if we can get onto him. But the good part is we know there's a good bull here. We know there's another bull just beyond on the ridge there, so we've got something to work with. See that orange? I know something. Storm is setting in, so hopefully this will keep them feeding, get them on a bit of a feeding frenzy, but you can feel the pressure dropping all the time. Just past the aloe vera in front of you, there's some openings with yellow grass to the left halfway up. That's a zone I want you in, please. Day 2 comes to an end of kudu hunting. We've tried really hard today. We've seen good animals today. We've seen good waterbuck. We've seen good kudu. But we just cannot seem to be the right place at the right time. It's how
You know
Kudu
what today
hunting
reminds
goes.
me of?
What?
Yesterday.
Exactly. Back at the same stone, we got deja vu, the same bull playing the same games with us, but the sun is setting on a good day, good hard day, and tomorrow we'll go again. Cable and I have been discussing it. There's nothing like hunter's enthusiasm. You wake up in the morning and you think today is the big bull day. So we'll do the same tomorrow. We'll give it hell. We'll keep looking. So we've got at least a kilometre to make up. Let us begin. Let's head back. Let's get around, get the wind in our favour, and see if we can make a go of it. They're in a nice place there. They're in a valley there. That really helps us. And if we can just have a steady wind into our faces, we should be good. And predominantly what we've learnt in this area over the last few days is where they are, the wind should be coming towards us if we approach with the sun at our backs. Okay. Let's give it a go, mate. It's a little bit open here. I just want us to backtrack a little bit and get in that thicket stuff and go over like that, okay, brother? Come slowly with me, like the shadowless guys. Wait for him. Wait for him. You can see him.
Yeah.
Wait for him. Great shot. Great shot. Great shot. He's going to be done. He's done. Just watch him there. If you get another shot, take it. Good, another hit. Very good. Very good. Yes, dude. I tell you, that was some of the hardest hunting you and I've done all our time. I'll tell you guys, I'll be quite honest, the frustration has been real. I will tell you that this was our hardest, and I'll tell you this is our best bull we've taken.
No doubt it was the hardest.
Yeah.
Get our hands on him now.
I tell you, I am like very, very happy. Aiden, world class behind the camera. Aiden has been a spotter, a cameraman, everything. Cable's done his job. David's done an incredible job. I think the entire team, we all deserve this one. And brother, absolute pleasure and privilege as always. Let's go and get our hands on a spectacular Kudu bull.
Let's do it.
Let's go. Here he is, my man. Isn't that just spectacular, eh?
Yes.
Just beautiful, eh? Absolutely beautiful. He is old. You can see he's actually rubbed. Look, all the mud with the rut and everything on the go. I mean, look at those tips.
It's beautiful.
Just beautiful, dude.
My favorite thing to hunt.
Favorite animal for both of us.
Yeah.
They frustrate you, they can beat you, they can annoy you, but you always come back the next day like we've done for 3 days running, and how nice it is to actually put our hands on a bull like this. But congratulations, wonderful shooting, a wonderful follow-up shot as well. We didn't know where that first shot was, but it was plenty good, and so happy we have this bull, and we will savor the moment and enjoy it.
Absolutely. That is going to be it for today. It was a heck of a day. Day 3 chasing Kudu. Major success this morning. Got a nice old bull here in the mountains. Yesterday, Carl spotted a beautiful, he called it a very special animal. So we came back over here to see if we could get back on that buck specifically. We saw a lot of game tonight. Some nice mature old Waterbuck bulls, but not that one. And with the sun setting, we're going to call it a day, head back to camp, have a cold beer, and see what the other guys got into. So major success today. Couldn't ask for anything more.
and come along for an interesting day. Really beautiful day today. Snow on the peaks, and down here it's just beautiful. We offer some wonderful upland birds here over pointers today. We're using the Irish setters, and we're up in the Winterberg, and Cable and Daniel, being very keen shotgunners, have decided to take on a day of wild birds above 6,000 feet. Hope to get on some birds.
Good boys.
There's your cuss, yeah.
Oh, they have a small spur.
Yeah.
That's the male here.
So this is actually the crop of the first grey wing we took this morning, and just showing you what they're eating. These are ankies, like a little bulb that grows up in the mountains here, and this is what they scratch for. And it's like a little onion that they scratch for, and their favourite food up here.
Good work, Christy. Good work. Lady. Hey! Okay, good shot.
Well, we're up here in the mountains hunting gray-winged partridge. Some beautiful Irish setters, great dogs, and amazing morning. It's just breathtaking up here.
Uncle Neil, obviously the Winterberg here for us, and growing up in these mountains, it's a special place for us. But how long ago did you start the grey wing and the dogs and your passion, with upland birds?
I've been doing it since the age of 22,
Okay.
about 50 odd years.
Yes.
That was a nice covey rise right there.
Beautiful covey rise.
Yeah. Well, the action's really picked up here over the last hour. Kind of gone into this drainage, and lots of birds, and the dogs are behaving very nicely. It's been a great morning. Well, Daniel, not typically what people think of hunting in Africa, but we just had one hell of a bird shoot this morning. Gray-winged partridge on the Eastern Cape up here in the mountains. What did you think, buddy?
You definitely don't expect this. I mean, we pushed 12 coveys within maybe an hour and a half. And if we were back in the States, that'd be an awesome day
Yeah.
if you pushed that all day long, or in 2 days.
Yeah.
It just proves what you can do here in Africa, especially John X Safaris. They provide such a great service. And
Have you ever hunted with Irish setters?
never,
Me neither.
never.
Very cool. These dogs, I was very impressed. Beautiful dogs. Worked well, honored the coveys, and we had some great flushes, so really a great morning.
Cheers, Daniel.
Cheers.
Mate.
Thank
What
you.
a day, eh?
Thank you for the experience.
Yeah. So what you see here is I'm trying to make a human blind. And when one is up on the plains, that's fine, David, just like that. That's just like that. So when one is up on the plains like this and there isn't much cover, you improvise. And when you improvise, you come up with a plan that will see us get within range, hopefully, of the zebra. Okay, let them be. Let them be. Sorry, I didn't realize you were sitting so uncomfortably. Let's go again. Safety. Yep. On the ankle, eh?
Are you ready?
Yeah, on the ankle, eh? To make sure you get through to the opposite shoulder. Great shot. Great shot.
We hit the zebra pretty good last night. You can see from the video, slightly quartering away. Looked like it went straight through the vitals, but these African animals are tough, and ran in off the plains, kind of into some thick cover. Carl said buffalo tend to hang out in here, so we let it be overnight. So on the track this morning, hopefully not very far, we'll find our zebra.
Okay, David, let's keep going. You go more, man. Hey? All started well, ends well.
It didn't go far.
Did not go far from where we last saw it last night, but obviously we didn't know. But most grateful to have our zebra recovered this morning, eh?
Yeah.
And exactly where I said to you, that is where I would have wanted that shot, and that's what we saw in the video. So it just sums up once again how tough these animals are, and you never take it for granted when you think you should be good, and it's not.
Yeah.
You know, then and there, I would have thought it would not have gone 40, 50 yards, but it's probably went 600, 700 yards, and most grateful we could get on the tracks. David did a good job coming down, tracking, and we have our zebra. That's okay. He sensed something. That was cool. He sensed something. Wow, that was cool. He sensed us in that moment. He just needed to quarter. And I just felt he lifted his head, and I thought he might turn and look at us. And I just felt that was our time. We had to draw, you know. Immediately something was up, you know. But that was pretty cool, nonetheless.
That was a good start.
Good story. Very cool. Gabriel wanted to shoot some birds, and we went to the Rockies this afternoon. We've done grey wing on the safari, and we hope to give you some geese sometime as well. Maybe late evening there'll be some geese coming in, but right now we'll make the most out of the Rockies, and as the afternoon goes, we'll either get into the geese or tomorrow morning.
What would you say?
Morning, man.
What are the
Nice shot here.
Oh, got it!
Too hot. Good looking bird dog right there. There we go. He's going down. Ka-toom.
Everybody into follow. 1, 2, 3.
So what we're gonna do, Cable, we'll get closer to where that waterbuck is in that general region, but it's not a very stalkable position right now. But let's get closer and have a look. I want to get David across the valley. You can keep eyes on it for as long as you can, because I do think finally the mist is just going to close in. But as long as David can help us, it will help us. So I think we're in for a chance here, but it is time's running out. Weather's coming in, so not perfect, but we'll give it our best shot, eh?
Sounds good.
Let's head across and try and get on that bull. Let's just have a look. We got some kudu lower down, okay? Very nice bull, but not the right age. Yo, come. Good job, Cable, come. Okay, yo. Left below the eland in the bush. Behind the shoulders, tuck it in. Let's watch for him, David. So Cable hit this bull. It's quite a hard quarter, and we feel it's tucked it perfectly in behind the shoulder. What we're doing now, because it's really thick, got David to go up and get above it with the dogs, and then he's going to come down the ridge to that place where we shot and then try and pick up on the track there. Dead. He says perfect. Absolutely perfect. He says it's like right there. So we just couldn't see it through the brush. He says perfect shot. Absolutely perfect. Well done to you, man. Okay, well, this is exactly where he fell. Coming down, it just got steeper and steeper, and obviously we lost sight of him, like we said. And I mean, you can now understand why we couldn't see him. We were right in the middle of this thick stuff. Geez, if he kept going, it would just be more chaos. But he is a superb bull, and the kind of bull that I'm happy to wrap up our safari. It has been a unique one this time, where we have really tried to take on various formats of hunting. If it wasn't game, we were doing bird hunting. We've been walking around with a bow, seeing what opportunities can come our way. But with rain, with a bit of sunshine, it's been a good experience once again, my friend. So trip number 6 comes to a beautiful end with a great old waterbuck bull. He's musky, it's the rut, it is wet in the East Cape, and it's been yet another wonderful experience, mate. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Carl.